Wilson Fisk has just dropped, and while everyone's waiting for Shadowlands Daredevil, this 5-cost 9-power monster has been quietly stealing games with a 71% win rate. Wilson Fisk is a 5-cost 9-power card with the text costs 3 if you have the highest power among cards in play. So I was planning to cover Shadowlands Daredevil today, but the webshop has had a bit of a bug, and I tend to prefer getting the Season Pass over there because you get the free Series 5 snapback, so I'm currently waiting for that to be fixed. In the meantime, I decided to go for the Super Premium Season Pass card and try out Wilson Fisk. I think he might be the better card in the end when all this comes down to brass tacks. He is almost always a 3-cost card if you have him in the right deck. So I think his downside is negligible. And here is the deck that I played him in. So some of you might recognize this deck because I covered it very recently. The whole Rocks priority package with Supergiant, and I know Supergiant is not a card everybody is fond of, but she is in here for priority's sake for a lot of these cards as well. Now, the main change I made here was Rocket and Groot. I took Rocket and Groot out and put Wilson Fisk in instead, and I think it probably works better. Having a reliable 3-8 with Debris or 3-9 to place on top of your Ascani Sun, Iron Patriot, Vision sort of things is definitely nice. So I'll do a brief deck rundown because some of you guys have probably already seen this fairly recently. Apologies, I didn't really have too much time to deck theorycraft this one because I had to do the shift from Daredevil to this one. But for my Daredevil video tomorrow, I have a unique take on a deck that I haven't seen anybody cover yet, and I think it's going to be pretty fun. I haven't had a chance to test it, obviously, same reasons, but who knows? Could be great, could be bad, but regardless, I know it's going to be a fun one. So, for the deck. This deck is all about priority. I didn't make the base deck itself. I know that it's been circling the ladder stuff. But I used it last season to climb relatively high in the ranks, which is the highest rank I have gotten to yet, which has been quite nice. We have Nightcrawler, which is a 1-3. 1-3, you're pretty much always going to get the priority, and it allows you to reposition to help with Ascani Sun and Iron Patriot early on. You have things like Scarlet Witch and Cosmo mainly in here for tech options. Changing Limbo on the last turn or putting a Cosmo in front of something that's hidden behind a Supergiant. Same thing with Negasonic, really. Ascani Sun and Iron Patriot, Vision, those are your cards you want to keep momentum and have, by winning the locations, basically. This is a win location style deck. And to help with that, we have the Rocks package in here. Debris is a 3-8, so she was obviously going to fit into this deck. And her placing Rocks out there obviously works perfectly with Ozymandias. Playing Supergiant and playing Ozymandias to hide it is also a really nice boost. Then Wilson Fisk comes in here and just eats, honestly. The way that he works in this deck is if your opponent hasn't played something turn 2, which does happen sometimes. If you have him, you can just play him. Ascani Sun and Iron Patriot are turn 2 plays. They aren't necessarily going to be the winners all the time. But if your opponent plays something like a Victoria Hand, or a Chamber, then you're still going to be winning, and those things are quite common. Rhino is your other option if you feel like you'd rather prioritize getting Fisk down. Playing Rhino pretty much guarantees it you, unless they're playing like a Martyr or something like that. If they're playing a Martyr, it's difficult to get above it, and in that case you'll probably have to wait for a Debris or something like that. There are some instances where this card becomes very difficult to put down. If your opponent has like a Moondragon and then every turn they're buffing it up and you haven't had a card that surpasses it, for example, that can be quite tricky. So in some instances, Rocket and Groot could be better. Rocket and Groot also has the movement capabilities, but I found most of the time having a large body to place on top of Viv, Iron Patriot, or Ascani Sun was better. So I apologise for a similar deck. I hope you guys enjoyed the games, however, and let me know what you think of Fisk. I know he's a fairly boring card, so there's not really much you could do to showcase him off, but I thought at the same time I'd show off the deck that got me to the high legend last season, and hopefully you guys have fun with this one. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to share, like, and subscribe. Tomorrow I'll be putting out the Shadowlands Daredevil video, and followed by the Karen Page video the day after. And yeah, so I'll speak to you all after the games. Ooh. And we got a Malekith. This is insane. I don't really have any exponential growth engines with this deck. Actually. I am tempted to get rid of Elysium. Hold on a second. There's no way they don't have anything to play, huh? What on earth are they playing? We got some Fisk gameplay. I don't mind playing Malekith here. I'm sorry, what are you doing? What are you doing? Cerebro, okay. Of course you had to go to the middle, huh? Interesting, okay. I'll just get rid of whatever they're going to play here, but, like, my debris is, I don't know, do I Scarlet Witch here? Because there's so much that could mess it up. Speaking of... Okay, it actually took the buff. Oh, and they turned it off for me. Okay, well, seeing as I'm winning these locations, I could probably just Negasonic. They're not winning the right, I don't think. I mean, they can add 12 power to it, and then that puts them at 19, but I'm already above that. They Negasonic and they play one more card here, they're going to 18. And I'm already above that. So let's see how this goes. Unless they can turn off the middle location. In fact, why didn't they turn off the middle location with Scarlet Witch? That was a bit of a weird choice, actually, thinking about it. That was scary. Victory. I hadn't realized Malekith would trigger that, but I suppose it makes sense. Eesh, that was a little bit tense. That's happened to me before as well, where a rock has saved me. I would have won in the tiebreaker though, so... Wow, okay. Well... That has instantly answered a question I was going to have, was what would happen on a tie. I literally just pressed record, so the fact that that's already happened is kind of a leap. Oh well, this is a bot, unfortunately. So you may or may not see this video, this match later in the video, but... Ooh. Well, he's technically not a 3-cost, so... Very amazing plays here from the bot. Absolutely extraordinary. Let's go with Rhino, and then we'll pull out. I mean, honestly, it could be anything. Okay. I was going to try and give them priority, but honestly I don't even think that's possible. So I might just have to chalk this one up to a bot retreat. Shoot off Asteroid M and put the free drop down. I mean, that's kind of respectable. Oh, interesting. I was surprised they played that out. Usually bots retreat. But that was a decent game. Very straightforward. Do we go for it? Honestly, probably not. Huh. I was almost certain that they'd want to play here. Are they by any chance? Hella. That's what I was going to say. If they're Hella, maybe I want to keep that a secret. What did I even discard? Oh yeah, okay. It's interesting. They're playing everything left. Oh. Thanos? Not Thanos. What is it even called? This is pretty nice. You know what he's called. I seem to have forgotten the name apparently. Galactus. That guy. I feel like there's no way they stay, right? Okay, well... Oh, I was gonna say it has to be a bot, but it actually kind of makes sense. They probably just assumed they'd be winning here and here. Victory. Yeah, worked out in my favor, I suppose, that way. Well, we have ways to get there. Well, this is 100% the bot deck. And they'll probably play Hobgoblin in the middle, which gives me an opportunity to just Cosmo there next time. Huh.
Clear for takeoff.
Okay, well... Oh, it's definitely just the rock, isn't it? And actually, Cosmo doesn't work, but the fact that I've filled the lane works. Oh, would you look at that? Wilson Fisk gameplay. Although, I think we've kind of secured this one. Nice, another bot win under our belt. Ooh. In fact, because I have limited slots, I should probably not play in the middle just yet. I'll play like Viv Vision in the middle instead. Okay, I'm guaranteed not getting the discount on that card. Oh, and they get a buff Nightcrawler. Things are looking spooky. Wow. Okay. I guess I have to be winning this location, huh? To be expected. Good old danger room. Again, the tiebreaker that automatically makes Wilson Fisk win. Oh, there's no justice. There's no justice in this world. Well, that's being turned off. If I can help it, anyway. Now, what deck runs Hood and Wave? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to risk that. Maybe I just put Nick Sherry there because he's a 1/6. Oh, a bot deck. Of course.
Who they dig up this time?
Okay. Well. I'm just gonna play a bunch of big chunks turn after turn. I am kind of hoping they play something middle and then Viv goes left. Oh. He had one job. Okay, if Gore survives this, we are doing very well. Oh, nice. Okay. Wilson Fisk and Negasonic. Unless they play something crazy on the right, but I also have the on reveal side of this covered. Yeah, we're all good.
Victory.
Well, we got a good chance for Fisk here. Okay, even with Moondragon, Fisk should still have the lead. Yeah, then the question is what's better, like a Viv or Wilson Fisk? I think Fisk, because as soon as Moondragon starts scaling, there's no way I'm catching up to that. And the Invisible Woman first steps. Does that then become Negasonic here, just to prevent the Jocasta shenanigans? I don't want to snap, because if they don't play Jocasta... That's pretty solid. That is pretty solid. We can do Scarlet Witch. I think this. My only concern is the middle location filling, but... Oh dear. Middle? Okay. Because if it didn't go middle, I was definitely losing. Of course that happened. Okay. I don't have Ozymandias, otherwise that would be very nice, but I think I just lose because they also have Invisible One. It's okay.
Escaped.
Yeah, I wasn't winning that one. Ooh, Krakoa. Bit annoyed that didn't hit Fisk. Wow, okay. And to compete with it, they have to kill Bar Sinister. Which I would say is a good trade-off.
Hey, you found a rook.
Oh, snap.
This is crazy.
Opponent snapped.
Well, they already snapped. I was going to say, do I want to stay behind them so they still feel like they're winning? Possibly. We don't question the bots, it's okay. I mean, they have to retreat after that, right? That is the most questionable bot playing into 8 cubes on the last turn that I have ever seen.
Victory.
Insanity. Ooh, bar with no name is a scary location.
This land is always changing.
Interesting. So I got Juggernaut, which is probably what they were banking on winning the left location. Ah, so they are an ongoing deck. Interesting. We just snap because of Fisk. He really secures this location, it's crazy. Putting him on his own tower as well. And then, I mean, Viv here is nice. Ooh, do we think they're going to play here this turn? They probably are, right? Feel pretty secure. That's perfect. As if they emoted that with their own card.
Victory.
I got the debris. from them with the exact same variant as me. It confused me for a second there. We're not passing any more energy. Oh, they got my Viv. That is a little bit annoying. Because I knew that I wasn't going to be winning that middle location. Maybe Negasonic does something. Because they are likely to play here, I think. Nice. Okay. I forgot there was a reason I didn't play Viv already. Do I have enough power for the middle location? I mean, I kind of do. If they're just to play one big 6-drop, then I think I'm good, but... Do they have anything else up their sleeve? Maybe not. Please hit the one on the left. Whoa. I was on the edge of my seat for that one.
Victory.
Nice. So, Wilson Fisk. After seeing those gameplay highlights, you probably saw that he did actually help out a decent amount, and when it comes down to giving a final rating to the card, it's difficult, because some people would rate a card higher if they found it fun, or rate it lower if they didn't, for example. I think this card is very good. I believe I gave it like a 3.5 or a 4-star in my review, and honestly, I think I would actually be happy to stick around that. It is a beast of a card. Now, I do think... Was it Alex said that it's going to be the best card that doesn't see play? I think that's possible. But I do also see it being used in a deck like this. I don't necessarily know if it makes it better or not, but the stats that I have right now seem to be propping it up quite well. They are bot inflated, I suppose, so it's kind of hard to say. I would recommend getting this card. Out of the 3 cards this week, I'm saying that before playing the other 2, so take that with a pinch of salt. But where I stand right now, I would pick this one up. It's the Super Premium Caesar Pass, so it's the hardest card to get. But if you do have enough snap tokens and you want to go for it, I would recommend it. And yeah, so that is my review of Wilson Fisk. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll speak to you all next time.